Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So we're going to take a look at your full moon energies, see what is going on, okay? So let's see here for Aries. Ten of Pentacles just flew right off the top. Did you see that? Maybe I should show you. Ten of Pentacles. What's that about, Aries? Hierophant, Six of Cups. Is something being passed down to you? Being, like, bestowed upon you? I feel like these cards are just ready to talk right away. See how he's, like, being handed down something? Because, you know, Ten of Pentacles is not always about money. You could be getting some sort of, like, spiritual inheritance. Some new gifts or something could be getting activated, right? Because a lot of times your ancestors, your spirit guides, like, they will protect you from something. You won't be passed down something until you're ready for it. Especially if there were energies, I was going to say, of people that were kind of holding you back from them. Or say, like, say you do have, like, a money or some sort of inheritance, right? Or way to, like, a lot of money, but you had energies that were connected with you that were after your money resources. They kind of lock up that from you being able to get that, because they don't want other people to, like, benefit off of that. They don't want them to be a benefactor of you. So for some of you, like, you'll literally have things, even though they were destined for you, you have got, like, the higher ups that are blocking you from that because they're protecting the legacy. I mean, remember, you're a product of your ancestors. So for some of them, if you're connecting with the wrong energies, they're like, no, they're not welcome into the family. They're not welcome to be a benefactor of these gifts or whatever. So for some of you, oh, it's me speaking the truth. Look at the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, Aries. I got this in another reading too. It's other ones I've done today. So Libra or Taurus. So you could be connecting with the Taurus or Libra or have those other placements. Look at this Emperor. See, it's like for some of you, you are connecting with somebody that's going to help you figure out the missing pieces to something. Like, you're meant to create something. Like, just like twins and divines, they're like a lock and a key. They unlock each other's gifts. Okay? And it's like a lot of these divines have, like, these special inherited gifts that they're going to get. Okay, and it's like by connecting with one another, like, you unlock these certain gifts and abilities because you're meant to build and do them together. So it's very powerful. Yeah, look at this Ten of Cups. So we've seen the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You guys could be seeing 10-10, could be confirmation, but see, it's like an initiation, I feel, is happening, because I feel that when you guys come together, you are initiating something. You're unlocking each other's gifts. For some of you, these are like gifts and dreams you've had since you were a child. For some of you, you finally went through the healing, the inner work. You have freed your inner child. Right? So now you get this new magical beginning, this abundance. Eight of Wands there too. Things are going to be taken off fast. Okay. I feel like I'm getting, like, pulled into this energy. All right, Aries. All right, let me calm down. Wow. See the Devil? Somebody's healing from the Devil. Whether that was... the Devil could have been blocking you, could have had narcissistic connections, or you could have had some sort of an addiction, right? Sometimes it's just self-sabotaging thoughts. Others of you, it could have been physical, whether it's, you know, drugs, alcohol. And when I say, you know, drugs too, could be things like Adderall and things like that. Could be prescription, doesn't always have to be, you know, illegal, right? Okay. For some of you, could be shopping. I got into that for a while. I was caught up into finding love and things through physical and possessions. Although I know I know that I'm very much surrounded by shiny, sparkly things. Like, I love things in the material. Okay. So anyway, but too much of it, you know, creates an imbalance and creates a toxicity. So be mindful of that. Okay. Enough about that, Aries. Okay. All right, for Aries source, let's see. Temperance. See, somebody's learning how to temperance out things, learning how to alchemize more, learning how that a lot of these things that they're seeing were temptations You're starting to see how to really blend and create magic by alchemizing. This is where too you become the alchemist to me. Like, you learn that your past life experiences, the things that you've went through, have leveled you up to where you're at. It's like if you hadn't went through those situations, it wouldn't have prepared you for where you're going. And it's like now you get to just relax and be in this beautiful energy because you're realizing that the universe is responding with you and that you're co-creating. And it's like realizing, like, wow, like my dreams are coming true. Look at how that flew. The 10 of Cups wanted to come out and it was like something hit it and flipped it in reverse, but I'm going to put that back upright. Actually, now to tell you the truth, I don't even know how it really came because I flipped it and picked it up just so quickly. So something is definitely trying to deflect it and trying to knock you off course, right? Something is trying to stop this this initiation. I see that Ace of Swords. That's letting you know I'm telling the truth. Or something could be trying to block communication. There's this new beginning here with the Fool card energy, but see, Four of Swords. Something was, I'm hearing thwarting. Something was trying to stop your healing. Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, and that's your advice from Spirit. For some of you, you could just be so fast at deflecting all of these things. They don't want you to deflect this real love when it comes, right? Because that's why what you don't realize is that you were going through a major heart healing, right? So it's been preparing you. Because this is what you don't realize was happening. You were being healed, whether you realize it or not. 636, as I say that, I just noticed that time for a universal angel number, right? Ace of Cups here. True love is here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, look, it's a blessing. It's already came in for you. Whether you've chosen to accept it, it's already, because this is in my past position. Blessings, abundance, right? Are you ready for it? I'm hearing Aries. Are you ready? Yes, it's your justice. It's your justice. But see, it's interesting. There's an empty chair there. It's like justice is here, but to me, are you ready to sit in that chair? You know, you're sitting in the chair over here being a dreamer, but are you ready to sit down and, oh, I'm hearing actualize, like sit down and accept it? Are you tied up? Is that you tied to the tree, Aries? Is this you, or is this the enemy, right? There's a knife right there if this is you, Aries. Sorry, I always forget my camera slipped. Right? You're able to reach that sword somehow. Yeah, use your feet. You're very, very smart. Use your feet. You do something. Get that sword. Untie yourself if that's you to that tree. So you're way smarter than this person right here. If this is the devil trying to outsmart you. Seeing 8 of Cups, for some of you, it's letting go of that thinking. I'm trapped, but there's a sword right there. Come on. If that's you. Judgment. Yeah, you got to make a decision. You know, not making a decision is a decision in itself. Keep that in mind. Yeah, look, maybe for some of you, you need to communicate. Maybe you need to communicate with the divine source. Universal energy, like the universe is responding to you. But if you have indecision, it's like if you know you have a lot of options available, but you give the mindset, I can have this, you're giving indecision to the universe. They want you to sit down and write it out. Maybe you need to affirm it by writing affirmations down, writing down what you want. It's a beautiful thing to do around the full moons, and setting your intentions. I know they say that full moons is about releasing, right? And new moons is about setting your intentions. But see, I don't know why, but I've always told my children, like, full moon, we set our intentions. I mean, yeah, you release things, because a lot of times you're releasing things when you don't realize it, when you're setting intentions for new, because you know that if you want something new, you have to let something go. So a lot of times subconsciously, you're already releasing things with setting your new intentions. Plus, too, when you're setting your new intentions on the full moon, you're really pulling in the power and the energy, and you're uplifting yourself, and that's allowing you to release fear and anxiety, and allowing you to release the blockages and things that you didn't realize were blocking you. And it's got you in the mindset of setting your intentions. So then around the new moon energies, when you are to set your intentions to plant your seeds, you're kind of already in that energy, and you're starting to wait for things. Like, I love it when my children would come back to me with things they'd come about later. They'd run into like their old schoolwork, because I've done where I'll homeschool some years, then I put them in school, then I pull them back out or whatever. So I've kind of, that way they still have the social interaction and stuff with the children, and they're going back and forth, but they know that they learn far more with me than in the schooling class that, just challenging situations. I haven't found these beautiful schools I can put my children in yet. But what I'm getting at is that I love when they come across their homeschool stuff, because I teach my children metaphysical astrology, all of the universal things, right? Real life things and stuff, the first part. So anyway, they, when they come across their old things, they're like, oh my gosh, Mom, look at all my dreams came true, and so they've got to see firsthand that things, very much, when you write them down, you're affirming them to the universe, right? So it's beautiful that they see that they come true. Plus, when you come across things, you do for a reason. Pay attention. Your divine team, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they guide you to things. Like, if all of a sudden, if you're looking, say, for like your car keys, but then you pick up a bill, right? And maybe it's a bill you haven't seen in a while, but it's letting you know that you need to take care of this, or you need to open this or something. Because how many times have you done that? And then it's like later you find out, like, oh, my bill was late or delayed or something. Like, God, I had it in my hand this morning. Like, why didn't I open it? Why didn't I see that was due, or whatever? It's bringing it to your attention for a reason. Or then maybe you don't go out that night because that bill was really due. So pay attention to those things, right? Even when your children bring you things, like I started to realize a lot of times when my children bring me things, they're signs and messages, right? Because a lot of times we get these signs and messages where our team will guide us to go somewhere or do something, but we tell ourselves, like, no, not right now. Well, children, they just get that thought, that feeling, they go. They're more in tune with it, right? Oh my gosh, I could get going a lot on children and how beautiful their minds are. Okay, let's get that outcome here. So I got to 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. So this is definitely, getting creative in work. There's definitely competition, right? And I really feel that there's things trying to stop somebody from working and creating, right? So you definitely have to have power over this, Aries. Okay, we're going to find out more when we clarify. Look, the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. Wow. You're definitely going to be dealing with your match, Aries. That could be you. Very beautiful. Okay. All right, look, she came right back out. Queen of Wands. You could be connecting with a fire sign here, Aries. So another Aries or Leo or Sagittarius, or somebody just coming off very passionate, right? Could be a past life lover with the 6 of Cups. It seems to be a trend within these readings I've done today. Strong 6 of Cups energy. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like you have a dream that's manifesting, Aries. Something that you've wanted. Wow. Queen of Pentacles is coming out too. It could be happening fast. Wow. You could be coming off in this energy of being very abundant. This could be energy that you're connecting with. Wow. All right. Let's clarify Temperance for Aries. Wow. The World told you this is a major cycle that is closing out, like a major shift, if you so choose, right? That's why you got to come to the table. You got to come sit at that table. There's a table being prepared for you. Except for this 9 of Cups. Oh, Aries, this definitely has to do with the lover. This has to do with the soulmate. This has to, or something you love. This has to do with love. Clarify 10 of Cups. 5 of Cups. There's some sort of, wow, there's an ending here. Okay, either this is an energy that has already happened or it's looming over you. There's something that you have to let go of. There's 2 beautiful cups. I'm getting this energy as it's like somebody is enjoying their freedom, and it's like enjoying having their options open and getting to be free and getting to be adventurous. And it's like they know that like their soulmate is here, but it's going to require them to come sit at this table, right? That they're going to have to set down this free energy that they have. Because I know you guys, Aries, you're very, adventurous, and you love to, have fun. And I'm not saying you can't have fun and travel and be free, but, it's like you're worried about like I guess, like, routine. Like, you're not meant to be like the 9 to 5, sit at the desk, and that's what you're worried about, that's gonna happen when you have this commitment, when you commit to maybe this love connection or something like that, right? But you need to realize that you're meant to create and build something. Somebody's been sitting at a desk waiting for you. Somebody has been waiting to create with you. And if you don't want to create and sit at this desk and you want to be in this energy, then that's fine. But know that somebody else is going to come create with who this person is that's waiting for you. That's why, you know, you gotta choose it, right? Or not, but somebody's like waiting for you. Okay. Let's clarify this Four of Swords. Well, there it is. Six of Swords. Interesting. This card's been coming out a lot too. It's about moving away, letting something go here. Healing from something. I don't know why, I just feel to move on. Maybe you've been... I'm just told to not get into energy. Just leave it as it is. Okay, because maybe I'm going to perceive it wrong right now. All right. Three of Wands here. Off at the distance. See, this love here is off at the distance. I told you somebody is waiting for you. Sitting at a desk again. Getting the strong desk energy. Somebody's waiting to work with you. Somebody wants to work with you, Aries. Clarify the Sun. King of Wands. Interesting. That's you and the blessings, Aries. Very strongly your energy. I think you know you're blessed. I think you know that you've been getting these blessings, and you know that's why you're in this beautiful Nine of Cups energy. I lost where I was at with the Seven of Pentacles because it's just it's out on top of Justice. It's anyway, I'm just going to clarify with what I see here. Sometimes I float away. Okay, so definitely Justice is for you to have it's your justice to work with this person. This is like a counterpart. You're supposed to build something amazing, something beautiful. It's going to require a lot of work, and seeing the desks here, you know, feminine, masculine energy, it's going to require a lot of work, but you guys are building something very, very significant, very unique. All right, let's keep going. What's this Judgment? But see, you have to decide to so choose it. Six of Cups. This has to do with a dream. This has to do with something you've wanted since you were a child, something that you're going to be bestowed something. You're going to be passed something down. This is, you're going to be inheriting new gifts. This is something you needed to show that you were ready to receive, that you were ready to show up, that you are serious before you can get this. It's going to be a new foundation. It has to do with the Queen of Wands. I told you, this is boss couple. This is going to be so passionate, so much passion and ambition and adventurous, and it's exactly what you want. It really is, but you have to know that. You have to feel within that this is what you want, because if you're not fully in it, the universe is going to know. I hope that makes sense. You have to decide. Two of Pentacles. I told you, there's illusions. You have your options. You do. Clarify this Ace of Swords. Five of Pentacles, King of Swords. For some of you, you got to take authority and you got to communicate. You got to strategize. I told you, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to formulate a plan. For some of you, you've got to let go of something, walk away from something, resources. Maybe it's going to invest money. Maybe it's going to take where you have to put all your money in, or a big amount of money or something, or it's going to require some sort of movement, something to do with money. Two of Wands, or it's a complete like life change path. Two of Wands. High Priestess and the Four of Wands. This is a very like spiritual union too, connection. It's written in the stars for you too. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wish fulfillment. See, but I feel that in this card, yeah, the devil's got you tied up. You're focused on the material, or you're focused on something's got you tied up, whether this is an addiction. Maybe for some of you, you have to let go of drinking. I know that drinking, it's legal everywhere, right? But it blocks your chakras and all of that. Maybe cut it down. Maybe, I'm not saying you can't, like, I don't drink, but like lately I've been trying to, like, I don't know if it's trying to fit in or trying to, because so I don't know, I've been trying to drink wine, but I can't tell if it's, I've always felt wine's okay, but not hard liquors. I mean, of course, like, I, you know, had my fun with it and partied, you know, in my early years before I was a mom, but I never really liked it. I always felt things were natural. We're better for you, but it blocks your chakras, okay? And so for a lot of you, it's just like letting go of an overindulgence. But maybe your overindulgence is in other things, right? Like I said, what was I saying in another reading? Like somebody's like too much into electronics, right? Or movies or Netflix. Like it's just something is, that could be blocking you. I mean, it could be a lot of things, but it could be another lover situation. But the devil's trying to block something out. Because see, the Ten of Pentacles is right here. I don't want you to have this, because what you're building here is legacy, wealth. It's going to change this world. You need to know that's how powerful this is. Like, I feel you know what this devil influence is, or whether it's fear, or whether it's, because it's so many different things, right? That's why I felt in this card that for a lot of you, like, it's, I got this in another reading where it was like reversed. Like this is you tied up here. This is the devil that has control of you, but you're able to free yourself. But you have to make the effort, right? Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely feel free to watch more of my readings, whatever you feel guided to. Feel free to like them. Subscribe if you have not. Wow, there's just so much energy here. I'm definitely going to be doing more readings, so watch whatever you feel guided to. I'm very excited to see this. I'm very excited for this full moon. Sagittarius energy coming in. So anyway, love and light to all of you. Bye, Aries.